Čau, zdravím vás tentokrát z Melbourne, kam jsem si udělal výlet po 2 měsících v Austrálii. Melbourne je hlavní město tady státu Victoria, leží úplně na jihu Austrálie, hned vlastně u moře. Má moderní architekturu, za mnou můžete vidět mrakodrapy, který jsme včera překřtili na Cloud Scrapers místo Skyscrapers, protože bylo špatný počasí a mraky byly až po nebo základní mraků byly až ve výšce těch mrakodrapů. No, protože moje výlety jsou, pokud to jde, spojený s leteckýma zážitkama, tak držte palce, protože jestli vyjde počasí, tak se můžete na konci videa na něco těšit. Tak a my se teďka přesuneme na Flinders Station podél řeky Yarra River a pokusíme se dostat do čtvrti, která se jmenuje Moorabbin. Tak tady můžete pro informaci vidět plánek městských vlaků, který používám pro přesun mezi jednotlivýma místama, kam se potřebuju dostat. Teď jsme někde tady, pěšky jdeme na Flinders Station a potřebujeme se dostat někam k Moorabbinu nebo na Menton, což je tady, že pojedeme zeleným vlakem. Tak to jste viděli vzlet vrtulníku z heliportu, který je umístěný na řece Yarra River přímo v centru Melbourne. Dělají zde vyhlídkový lety. No nicméně to nebyl ten zážitek, který vám pořád slibuju na konci videa, ten teprve přijde. Tak k pohybu po městě veřejnou dopravou Public Transport of Victoria používám aplikaci Mickey. Mají to suprově propracovaný. Stáhnete si aplikaci, propojíte ji s Google Pay, dobijete si tam $20–50 a potom můžete cestovat vlastně městskými vlaky nebo tramvajemi a jenom pípnete při vstupu na nádraží nebo do tramvaje či autobusu. Stejně tak pípnete při odchodu z autobusu nebo vlaku a podle toho, jak dlouho jste jeli, tak vám z té Google peněženky strhnou peníze. Zatím jsem platil vždycky tak $5 za jednu cestu, ale já jsem teda cestoval vždycky hodinu tím vlakem tady po Melbourne. Chvíli mě to trvalo pochopit, jak to tady funguje a jak tu aplikaci spustit a nastavit, tak jak fungují ty městské vlaky, ale ve chvíli, kdy to pochopíte, tak je to strašně jednoduchý a příjemný pro turisty dostat se z A do B. Tak tady si neodpustím jeden takovej záběr, tak veselý Vánoce pod palmama. Jinak co se týká Vánoc, tak to tady moc nepřehání s těma výzdobama, rozhodně to není jak u nás, že to začíná už tady v září nebo v říjnu. Na začátku prosince se objeví jeden vánoční stromeček ve výloze supermarketu. Tady ve městě mají trochu větší výzdobu. Viděli jste tady nápis Merry Christmas, mají tady nějaký postavičky, který asi večer svítí. a já jdu teďka zrovna po Banana Alley. Zajímalo by mě, proč to jmenuje Banana Alley, bo zatím jsem neviděl jediný banán tady. Jsme dorazili na Flinders Station, tady vidíte terminál, kde si pípneme mobilem, nastoupíme do vlaku a jedeme do čtvrti Moorabbin. Tak jo, už nám to jede. No a tady prostě jenom tak přiložíte mobil a jdeme. Tak, teď jsme na Melbourne Station a musíme najít autobusovou zastávku 811. Tak, vítám vás na letišti Moorabbin. Moorabbin letiště se nachází na východní části Melbourneského zálivu ve čtvrti se stejným názvem Moorabbin. Letiště má 2 paralelní dráhy a ještě jednu menší, která se nepoužívá. A toto letiště, co do počtu pohybů, je nejvytíženější letiště pro General Aviation letadla na jižní polokouli. Ten počet pohybů je 290 000 ročně, což když si spočtete, že 2 pohyby jsou jedno letadlo, vzlet a přistání, tak vám vyjde, že zhruba každý 2 minuty v časech od 9 od rána do 8 do večera tady přistane nebo vzlítne jedno letadlo. A sídlí zde několik leteckých škol, za mnou můžete vidět jednu z mnoha stojánek, které tady jsou. A nachází se tady Cessny 172 za mnou, můžete se podívat, kolik jich tady je, asi 40, nevím, nepočítal jsem to. A my se teďka přesuneme do jedné z leteckých škol, kde na nás snad bude čekat instruktorka a letadlo. Tak, už vás teďka zdravím z letiště Moorabbin, kde poletím dneska tady tímto Cirrusem G6 Victor Hotel, Victor Juliet Hotel, co stojí za mnou. Instruktorku mě bude dělat Anna. Anna je instruktorka tady v letecké škole Avia Aviation. Má doložku obchodního pilota, instruktorka, je to akrobatka a v Benale si dělá výcvik na kluzáky. Tam jsme se potkali a nabídla mě, že když se stavím do Melbourne, tak můžeme dát let v Cirrusu, na kterým učí lítat. Tak právě jsem dostal klíčky od Cirrusu.
The ring, whereas this one.
So we will check the oil.
Yeah.
Do we have enough?
Yeah, it's just around 6.
6 quarts?
Yeah, quarts. That's more than enough. And then the fuel drain. So there's 2 on each side, and then there's one underneath. That's the gascolator. Wing tanks all the same. And then you get your blue lemonade.
So does it have 2 separate wing tanks in each wing?
Yeah, so it's got 2 separate wing tanks. They've got main tanks on the outboard and then collector tanks, the smaller ones. over there, which gets fed in via a fuel pump into the gascolator under here and then into the engine. But yeah, essentially there's the two over there and then there's the one underneath here. And then there's the two under this side. All the aircrafts are hangared, so it's very unlikely they will collect water during their storage, but we tend to test it anyway since the first flight.
You should tighten this screw.
Yeah, the maintenance are not very good. Complete BDA. You have to find it, but that looks pretty okay.
So how much fuel do we have?
32 gallons, which is above tabs. Tabs on this guy is 28 gallons. 28 or 29, I can't remember, but more than enough. And there's that side. I'll just check the fuel on the other side. Ah, yeah, so more than enough. You've got tabs over here.
Oh yeah, same like on Piper.
Yeah. So it burns 13.8 gallons an hour. So tabs will give you 2 hours and a bit more plus your reserve. Icing lights over here, which means the lights reflect back onto the stall strips here. So if you collect ice anywhere along the wing, this would be the first place to start collecting it. So you keep an eye out over here. But this is really handy for when you're in the circuit and other people can see you. So there's no landing light. No there, but it's got what's called like I forgot what it's called, but it's LEDs and it's pointed, angled to come in. So you've got more lights over there, and then you've got, you can kind of hear it, stall warning. More lights, and then there's no beacon, there's nothing at the back, and then you've got the two long straps of flaps on the side. Nowadays, really. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess the things you check is pretty much the same as the things you check on any other aircraft. Everything's spring loaded, so you're really looking for it to push back. You've got horn balance on that side, counterbalance, and then the horn angle. And then tail skid. We had a tail strike the other day, so everyone has to check that now. You've got your VOR antennas, static wicks, all the same, everything else you would already know. Rudder pedals. Yeah, so you've got bat 1 in the front right next to the firewall, and then bat 2 is over here. It's two separate 12-volt batteries that's put into each other. This is where the parachute comes out. So you can't see it, there's nothing there, it's just the flush composite material. But when you pull the BRS or caps, fuel vent over there, that's a little circle underneath, and then you've got two outside air temperature codes on the other side. There's no brake disc that tells you if it's functional or not, so. But in some of the Cirrusus, they have a white brake pad. It's like a thermal tester, and then if it's white then it's good, if it's black then it's not. Yes, you have the castering nose wheel, which is not steerable, so that's going to be fun. But you know, you fly tail wheel, so you know pretty much exactly how this is going to go. And one exhaust in the 4-cylinder Lycoming, but they kind of use the same mold, so this is empty. because it's cheaper. Just check.
So Anna, could you tell us something about today's weather?
Well, as you can see, there's a lot of clouds, and we'll try our best not to fly into it. Actually, like the METAR at the moment is showing overcast at 2.4, which is pretty good. It's an improvement from what we had before, which was overcast at 1.8 and 1.6 this morning.
And better than yesterday.
Yeah, much better than yesterday. And but usually the ATIS is a bit lower because where the METAR is stationed. Anyway, so Essendon is overcast at 1.7 and ATIS is showing it's broken at 1.8, which means it's perfect for us to do city orbit. It means that we probably need to get a special VFR clearance to depart. Actually, no, we don't need a special VFR clearance here, but we'll need a special VFR clearance when we go to Essendon. And then we'll request for 2 right city orbits. Actually, if you're sitting on the left-hand side, we'll probably get you to do left-hand city orbits then, so you can see the city.
Sounds good.
It's kind of pointless if I'm seeing the city you're sort of sitting next to me.
What runway for departure can we expect here in Moorabbin?
Oh, you can expect all kinds of things in Moorabbin. Oh. They've really overprimed that one. You just see it. Wow. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, so the skydivers look like they were. Yeah, so 1.7 is probably still in use at the moment. In which case what we'll do is we'll do a downwind departure for Albert Park Lake.
From 1.7 right.
Yeah, we'll take 1.7 right. Yeah, there's another 1.72 just departing out there.
So east side runway is used for takeoffs and landings and departure and arrivals.
Yeah.
And
The west
one is for circuit practicing.
What we'll do is we'll go up to the run-up bay, just in this area. We'll do our run-ups and then we'll call Moorabbin Tower. I'm happy to make the radio call. You can. In that case, they'll probably clear us to holding point Golf 2 17 right. In which case we'll taxi around the windsock, go to 17 right, we'll line up, and then we'll make a radio call to Moorabbin Tower, where we'll request for a downwind departure. So departures out of Moorabbin all have to be done on an extended leg of the circuit, in which case we'll do a downwind departure. We'll try our best to climb above 1500, which I think is doable given the weather at the moment. We'll go up to 2000. It'll be an easy climb. We'll just turn after we get to 500. So 600 is caps available altitude. If we have an engine failure after that, we'll just pull caps. If we have engine failure before that, we're just going to point the nose down and do what you normally do anyways. So we'll depart over here, 2000, and once we get out into the Moorabbin, out of the Moorabbin control zone, the ceiling in this area is 2,500, the lower limit in this area is 2,000, and the lower Class C control limit is 1,500. So the minute we get out, we're going to start a cruise descent down to 1,500. And then we'll go for Albert Park Lake, which will be our entry point into Essendon.
So here we have.
In our climb out, we'll probably turn on the ATIS for Essendon and listen to the information. Once we get to Essendon, we'll make a radio call and we'll request for city orbit, and we'll also request for special VFR while we're at it, because we're probably going to need it.
And special VFR.
1400 at Essendon, so we're not allowed to, we're not able to maintain separation from cloud, but special VFR will clear us to be, as long as we're clear of cloud, we're okay, which will be good. So we'll do that, and then we'll go and do 2 left-hand orbits. We'll put it into slow cruise so you can like have a look and really enjoy yourself. And after we do that, we'll come out here, and then depending on how you feel, we can just fly around this coast here. And then, yeah. And then whenever you're ready, we'll go back into Moorabbin. So whether that's via, it's probably not going to be Brighton because we'll just fly along the coast for a bit. So maybe we'll go down to Carrum, and then we'll go back into Moorabbin that way.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. So inbound points all have to be at 1500. So whenever we're ready, we might just maintain 1500 as we're coming here, and then do our air work, and then go back in.
And because it's gonna be...
Yeah, maintain your own, especially when it's busy. If they have IFR flights over here and over here. In Moorabbin, we won't be doing special VFR, so yeah, we'll just be doing normal. Yeah, Essendon, we'll have to squawk 0100 for entry, and Moorabbin is 3000. Yeah, which you would already know anyways. That's all.
Thank you for briefing.
Nice and short flight, but we'll go.